Your second stimulus check might bring you a bigger payment whenever it arrives. President Trump has been actively advocating for a new $1,200 stimulus check this week. If it happens, a new rule could bring your family more money than the first check did. Alright, here's your second stimulus check update today. Be sure to give this video a huge thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for daily stimulus check and stimulus check package. Can Americans expect to see a second stimulus check before the end of 2020? That remains uncertain. After a roller coaster of activity with talks off and on again, negotiations for a broader stimulus bill appear to be back on the table as of Thursday afternoon, along with another payment of up to $1,200 per person. We're at the table. We want to continue the conversation. We've made some progress. We're exchanging language. So we'll see how we connect, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi said Thursday. Before President Donald Trump's abrupt decision, while being treated with a powerful steroid for COVID-19, to nix talks on a larger package before urging standalone bills and then backtracking to the larger proposal, Pelosi and Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin were closing in on a deal that could potentially bring your family more money than the first stimulus payment. How? Through a new eligibility rule that could change who qualifies as a dependent. It's also possible you could receive less or more money if your financial circumstances have changed since the first round in March. Although a new stimulus payment has not yet been approved, and the window is closing to reach a deal before the November 3rd election, we tease out some realistic scenarios and how much money they could yield in your next stimulus check, if it happens. It may also be helpful to know how your yearly taxes help determine your share of stimulus money. Why a second payment may bring more or less than $1,200. If another stimulus bill passes and includes a second stimulus check, it's likely that $1,200 will remain the maximum for individuals, as it was in the last stimulus bill and two proposals. For most people, calculating the total amount requires them to know their adjusted gross income or AGI. That's just the start. Family circumstances, such as if you file taxes jointly with your spouse, and a range of other eligibility requirements also play a role. A new move to let dependents of any age qualify could bring in more money, too. Here are some potential scenarios based on our stimulus check calculator, which you can also use to get a more specific estimate for your particular situation. What do you need to do before the IRS sends you a second check? The IRS will send your check automatically, if there's another stimulus payment and if you're eligible, but there may be some things you can do to help make sure you receive your money quickly. Register for direct deposit to your bank account. Direct deposit will be the fastest way to get your money. The IRS already has a system in place to electronically transfer the funds into your checking account, if you already provided those details and registered for direct deposit for your first check or as part of filing your IRS tax return. Look for the registration tool to reopen if another stimulus check is issued. If you don't have a bank account, read on for other ways to prepare. If you moved, you need to let the post office know. If you don't have direct deposit, a physical check is the most likely way that you'll receive a stimulus check. The IRS will mail your check to your last known address, so if you've moved recently, you'll need to file a change of address with the U.S. Postal Service. Keep an eye on the mail. For the first stimulus payment, instead of a paper check, about 4 million people received a prepaid economic impact payment card in the mail. This is money you can spend like cash on a debit card. The cards came in plain, unmarked envelopes that were prone to being tossed by mistake. When and if the time comes, you can sign up for a free USPS service to track your mail all the way to your mailbox, so there are no surprises or disappointments. Beware of scams. Stimulus check fraud is real, and it's still ongoing as millions of people continue to wait for their first checks. Fraudsters prey on people they consider vulnerable. Knowing common attacks can help you recognize and avoid them. There's no second stimulus check scheduled right now, but that won't stop a scammer from trying to take advantage. What's the largest sum your family could get with a second payment? It depends. If the qualifications are expanded to include dependents of any age, a married couple who file jointly and have a large number of dependents could get thousands without limit. It all comes down to the requirements. A quick, ballpark estimate for your stimulus check: a married couple filing jointly, with a combined AGI of $75,000 per year and 8 dependents, could potentially receive a payment of $5,200. This will be a big relief for families in need right now. What do you make of this? Let us know below. Be sure to give this video a huge thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for daily stimulus check and stimulus check package. Thanks for watching.